Hi everyone. First we want to say thank you so much to every single one of you here tonight for coming out to celebrate Bob's and I. We want to give an absolute huge shout out to our family who flew in from Calgary. I guess I can say family now. From Vancouver. And also to our friends, and San Francisco. Yes, thank you. And we also want to give a huge shout out to our friends who flew in from New Brunswick, as well as New Jersey. It means the absolute world to us to have all of our loved ones sitting in a room together. To Julie, Emily, and Sam for their amazing talents this afternoon, serenading us at the ceremony and cocktail hour. You three are absolutely brilliant. To Tracy and Steph, we could not have done any of the morning without the both of you. So thank you so much for helping with the door games and the tea ceremony and honestly, everything else that you've done for us. To Shirley, your cake is not only beautiful tonight, can we all give it a round of applause? Yes. It's absolutely delicious, so if anybody does want a slice of cake, even though you're probably all stuffed, it is strawberry matcha, so dive right in. To Karsten this morning, thank you so much for your videography, to capturing all of the fun door games. I can't wait for you to all see Bobby singing while doing push-ups to win my love. And also, lastly, to Rob and Luke. We could not have done it without the two of you. You were absolutely amazing today.
It's my turn. No. 好多謝大家今日出嚟慶祝 Sarah 同我，希望大家玩得開心啲，食多啲嘢，同埋飲好多酒。最緊要咧就唔好醉酒駕駛。
That sounded a lot shorter in Cantonese. I think he missed a lot, but I think we all got the sentiment. But also, I first want to start off by saying thank you so much to Mr. and Mrs. Lee for welcoming me with open arms into your family. Not only with open arms have I always felt loved, but I've also never left hungry. So thank you so much for keeping me well fed and for loving me for who I am.
To Mr. and Mrs. Mack. Oh, Jen and James. Thank you for raising such an amazing daughter and Sarah. From the very first moment I met you guys, Mrs. Mack, I remember calmly during my shift at work as a bartender at Shots at Domino's, hopping up and saying hello to all of you. I never expected 5 minutes later you guys would choose that restaurant to eat at. I don't know. And it was James. Oh, Mr. Matt. I remember vividly shaking your hand on the driveway before Sarah and I went for a run to Baskin Robbins.
It's on brand.
From the very first day, you guys always made me feel welcome. And thank you for always taking care of me and not judging me for my private sanctuary in your house. And most of all, for always making sure my plate was never empty and I ate enough to fuel myself, especially when it's beef soup noodle night.
To my parents, Mom and Dad, I want to first thank you so much for giving me the world, but also for raising me with so much love and for giving me the strength to accomplish absolutely anything and everything that I put my mind to. Dad, you have taught me the art of patience, even though I'm still working very hard at that. but also the importance of giving back and to not always take, to always give back to those who give to you. And even when I decided to dive face first into real estate, you were backing me up and you took me right underneath your wing to show me the ropes. You've taught both Bobby and I so much about life and love, which is a true testament to your character. Mom, thank you for always being there for me. You've taught me to always stand up for myself in a room, and knowing that you support me 100% gives me the confidence to pull my full heart into absolutely everything that I do. You'll always be my go-to coffee date and walk around Yorkdale partner in crime. I love you both so much, and there are not enough words or time in the world for me to express my gratitude to the both of you for everything that you've done for me in this life.
This is the part everyone's waiting for. Mom and Dad. There's actually a lot of emotions I never thought I could feel until today. I haven't even started yet. Okay, Dad. There aren't many kids who grew up going to the soccer field with their dads. Most parents would think it's an inconvenience to have their kids tagging along to the games, hanging out with their friends, or eating with the team. But you never saw it that way. But you never saw it that way. Whether it was Sunday mornings at Terry Fox or Friday nights at the hangar, you always made sure I was there with you. Eventually, it wasn't just about following you. It was about you sacrificing so I could follow my own dreams. You gave up your playing time to make sure I never missed a soccer game or a hockey game. You always held us to the highest standard, both on and off the field. Whether we succeeded or failed, you were always there to support us. I know I drive you crazy, but thank you for everything you do. I knew this one was going to be hard, so I kept it a little bit shorter from Mom. Good, I'm good. Mom, you're my hero. I have never met someone who's more of an anchor to a family. You're smart, kind, and caring in so many more ways, and you never ask for praise. Because of you, I know I'm ready to start a new family with Sarah. Thank you for everything you do.
Who would have thought Bobby was so emotional?
Always tampered with my food.
I told him he better cry, and he won't stop. Lori, my sister. While I joked when we were kids that I always wanted an older brother, the truth is I couldn't imagine my life without you. You are the absolute smartest person and kind person I know, and have taught me so many things about life and also so many words. So many, and how to pronounce them properly. But most importantly, aside from all of that, you're a built-in best friend who I can always turn to, and I know you will never judge me no matter what I tell you. Up next, I guess I have absolutely no choice but to be your matron of honor. But in all seriousness, thank you so much for doing life with me and for, our parents. And I can't wait to celebrate your and Terrence's next chapter. Terrence, I am so excited to finally have a brother.
2 today.
I did. I have 3.
Steph and Tracy. I was the furthest thing from a perfect brother. Right? But even though sometimes mom and dad pressured you guys, to be honest, I always blame you guys for being a little feminine and soft. But honestly, you guys are actually the reason why I always had my mind in the right place, and when I needed a voice of reason, I knew I could always trust both of you. And thank you for that.
To my bridesmaids, each one of you have entered my life at very different points. Starting from the top, Caitlin. We met in high school where we had some very questionable extracurricular activities, but we made it through those high school years, and look at us now. You're an absolutely amazing mother to 2 beautiful children and an even better best friend. Julia. Or Amy Schumer, I should say. On that fateful day during post-grad, where we found each other amidst all of the chaos, there was us. And then, I don't know what let them do that, but we were interning together at MediaCom. What were they thinking? And now, you standing up here as one of my closest and dearest friends. Lastly, but not last, just last right now in this speech, Deborah. Walking into F45 on Boxing Day many, many years ago, I left with not only a great workout, but also an even greater friend. Thank you so much for bringing Amelia into my life. She is my greatest friend. I'm just kidding, that's your daughter. But thank you so much, Deborah, for everything that you do. In all seriousness, thank you for standing beside me today, each and every one of you, and to many more years to come.
To my groomsmen, we signed an NDA before our trip, so we can't really speak about it, right? But I just want to thank you guys. Honestly, you guys made this process so easy. I couldn't have found an easier group of 4 guys that, hey, where do you guys want to go? Mexico? Okay, we're booking this. Okay, done. It was so simple with you guys, with your suits, everything. You guys knew I was under a lot of pressure, and thank you guys for everything. I'm not going to go individually for you guys because, NDA, but thank you guys.
Now, Robert, Bobs, wait a minute, Papa, Gary, thank you so much for everything that the both of you do. You are the pillar of strength to our family, and thank you for welcoming Bobby with open arms into every single dinner and into our lives. Now, Robert, Bobs, my husband, you do clean up pretty well. He did have to wear a Lululemon today still in the Chinese tea ceremony outfit, but look at him in a nice suit. You're looking dapper. But you really are my nd1 best friend. As everybody's heard by now, we did first meet in high school, where we quickly became fast friends. From our shared taste in music to me being really, really terrible at math, where I had to drop it. That's really where we first met. Well, at that time, we really didn't know. Life takes us on a journey, so we did go our separate ways after high school, and we individually grew up, sort of, until we found our way back to one another many years later, where we've been inseparable since. What I love most about you is your unwavering ability to always make me laugh, for being my rock, my voice of reason, and my person who I can always, always rely on. You're quite literally my #1 fan and cheerleader, from encouraging me at work, hyping me up for all of my business ideas and hobbies, to running around streets in various cities while I raced to see me all for 0.001 of a second in order to snap a quick picture and cheer me on from the sidelines. While you may think, of course I would do that, to me it means absolutely everything to know that you're going to be there cheering for me. Knowing no matter what I always have cheering me on and lifting me up, I am so grateful and happy that I found my person who I can be 1000% my authentic self with, and someone who loves me, loves not only me, but also my entire family. Cheers to our next chapter, and cheers to more memories, and here's the start to an adventure of a lifetime together.
I know nobody wants a long speech, and people usually tell me I'm a man of few words. Okay, no one ever said that. Sierra, you look absolutely stunning today. I don't think anyone here is surprised, but you are the most beautiful person inside and out. Someone once told me to find true love, you must first find a true friend. I thought it was a brilliant idea to start in the friend zone. I always joked that starting out in the friend zone was a choice, but truthfully, I always knew I liked you. From the very first time we went on our first run together, I knew I was in deep when running to hang out with you was a no-brainer. Then we started signing up for 10Ks and eventually half marathons. These days, I might not be able to keep up with you, but I promise I'll still be at every race being your #1 fan. So, today I wanted to make a few promises to you. I promise we will fight about little things, but I promise we will talk it out. I promise I won't always remember to put the toilet seat down, but I promise I'll always be there whenever you need me. I promise you I'll keep treating my recreational men's league soccer like I can still go pro, but I promise I'll always be there cheering you on at every race. I promise I will irritate you, whether I mean to or not, but I promise I'll always try to make you happy. I promise I will never forget things in the calendar. I promise I will forget things in the calendar, but I'll never forget to put you first. I promise you we will have hard times, but I promise they will pass. People constantly ask me why I waited 9 years to marry you, and I always hesitate. While I sat down and I wrote this speech, I tried to process the emotions and the feelings. And well, I think this is what I came up with. A wedding is one of my biggest fears. It includes all my biggest insecurities. Dancing, public speaking, and well, honestly, everyone's staring. Well, today's the day, and all those fears and insecurities don't seem to matter. I feel like the happiest and luckiest person in the world right now, and I would never really want this moment to pass. Sierra, you're the most amazing person I've ever met, and I feel so unbelievably lucky to be married to you today. I can't think of anyone better to spend the rest of my life with. So like I said before, to find a true love, you must first find a true friend. And I have no doubt I married my best friend today. Thank you for everyone for coming today. Let's get drunk.
Now is